this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's a single game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. And last year they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Ibaka. And here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Ibaka. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Porter. Jumps up.
Michael Porter Jr.
And finished off by Porter.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
Outside, George. Clippers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Jackson deciding where to go with it. He can't get that one to fall. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Jamal Murray.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Nikola Jokic.
That one goes in.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Pass to Ibaka. To the paint. There's the triple. That shot off. And Denver the other way now. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. For 3, Murray. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Pass to Ibaka. Jackson from long range. The 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. To the inside. And the basket is good.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up for threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 3-pointer.
Nikola Jokic.
And Jokic with the 3.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Back to Jackson. Here's George. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. And here's Jokic. He's got 9. And finished off by Porter.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Jokic surveying not just the guy that's on the cut, but the entire floor.
Now here's Leonard. Inside. In the corner, George with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead. Pass to Jokic. Driving the lane. Unloads from 9. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Ibaka with the ball. Back to Leonard. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. With the fadeaway. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to Jackson. To the paint. Puts it up from 15. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Denver in the lead. Over to the wing. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Clippers.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Gordon Hayward.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Murray. Driving inside.
Jamal Murray's such a natural scorer, and right now getting in and finishing on a physical play like that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now, here's Jokic. The short one's on the money. Jokic has got 11 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Hayward right side. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Hayward wide open. Jokic grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Puts the move on. And Jokic throws
The
it.
scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Pass to Hartenstein. Hayward outside. Here's Hartenstein. Jokic defending. Clippers moving the ball around. Takes it inside. And the shot goes down.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
Now here's Barton. Down low. And again, Jokic. Jokic has got 15 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hayward outside. Fires the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with it. And it's Jokic in the corner. Pass to Green. The kick out to Porter. There's the drive. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Giles. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to Son.
Back to Hayward. Pass to Giles. Here's Mann. Takes the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. .122 left in the first quarter. Porter, no luck.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Porter. Here's Bledsoe. Second chance shot. Hayward outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Big group substitution here for Denver. And that one misses. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. .46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Hartenstein. And he lays it straight in. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Murray scanning the floor. Outside Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are right. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Out to Ibaka. Jacks up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Austin Rivers
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Pass to Hayward. Fires from the corner. That one misses. Denver leading by 5. Now Rivers. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Barton outside. Shot clock at 6. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Hayward outside. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. inside. Here's Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Denver.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Barton, wide open, he fires. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Do you think Eric Bledsoe felt that at all at his size, 6'1", the way he's built? I don't think so.
To the inside. To the middle. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Jeff Green.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bledsoe right side. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Lets it go. Rebound by the Nuggets. Denver passing it around. Pass to Barton. Shoots over Leonard.
LA foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His third personal foul.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Both free throws good from Barton. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Right wing. Rivers scanning the floor. Pass to Bull. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
That's his first
for the Nuggets.
Third team foul.
Here's Jokic. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, George. And he drives in. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Good on the bucket. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Clippers take his line.
That's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Clippers trail by 13. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
And here is Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, there's some grown man stuff down on the inside from Serge, able to take that punishment and still finish it off.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Porter. Inside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Pass to George. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. George has got 7 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now Porter shoots from 8. And Denver again with the bucket.
Assist from
Such a talented shooter, tough guard with Porter and his size.
Here's Jackson. Here he goes. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
Three-pointer.
They set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
And the Clippers call time here.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Ivica Zubac. Nicholas Batum.
Clippers trail by 14. Jackson with it. He has 5. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one is good from Zubac. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now Leonard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice D from Porter. Into the lane. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more
and more physical.
Shooting for Denver.
Well, he kind of feels like Russell Westbrook in just a bigger body, as Jokic's combination of size and vision and cleverness, those can equate to triple doubles.
Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
That one
That's
on
his
Porter.
second personal foul.
One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Another miss by Jokic.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal: when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Right side, Batum. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A 3-ball. Jokic grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Pass to Zubac. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
Always good to be leery of Jokic, the way he passes the ball. Navigates that arc so well for a big.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
.115 left in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. Pass to George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
That's his third personal foul.
And we all
Second
know
team
what
foul.
George brings offensively.
At the
But it's
line for
his
your quarter.
ability as a defender
At the charity
that stands
stripe,
out.
Paul
Great
George.
instincts to make plays
At the
on that
line
end
for
of the
two.
floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
To Barton.
Will Barton.
That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
Pass to George. Here's Giles. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Denver grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jokic with it. And Jokic slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And threatening to be. Clippers trail by 20. On the wing, George. Ibaka in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Pass to Jokic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The second effort. Got a hand on it.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Just 3 to shoot. Murray, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
From 15 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, this is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
For 3, Murray. And they recover it. Here's Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Porter pulls it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams
Michael
in that
Porter
area.
Jr.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Ibaka slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Morris. Lets it go from the wing. Jokic, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Just
foul.
have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air,
Shooting for Denver.
he had him.
Nikola Jokic.
And Jokic drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Jackson. Ibaka down low. Over Jokic. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
To the right side. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Fades back. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 30 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Pass to Morris. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Porter
Michael Porter
controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's George. Outside Leonard. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Lineup for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
Here's Denver now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Gordon. Going inside. Wide open look here for Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Sinks the triple. Murray's got 10 points.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
Zubac's in the post. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Murray. And again, it's Denver.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Here's George. And it's sent back by Jokic. Murray outside. To the inside. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Substitution for your Clippers.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Coming onto the court.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's the lineup for the Nuggets.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Back to Murray. From deep. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Jackson. Driving to the basket. Unable to get that one. And here is Murray. 12 points for him. Misses the three.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
No problem knocking that one down. Leonard's got 7.
Kawhi confident in that shot there, just gets the ball, and he really didn't waste any time.
Back to Murray. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Denver ball.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
That's the Nuggets ball.
Now here's Porter. He's got 17. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. And the dunk by Jackson.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick.
Jamal Murray.
Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Deep two from Murray. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pass to Giles. Outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Murray outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Morris. Back to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside Leonard. Outside George. Outside Leonard. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter.
LA basketball. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Will Barton.
Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
There's such a natural shooting ability. Paul George making the tough mid-ranger look easy.
Pass to Bull. Now here's Rivers. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Man. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Man. The three from George. Green with the rebound. So it's Denver now. It's Rivers on the wing. Barton outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Barton's got 8.
Well, Barton takes some tough shots. Used to making them. He did there.
Inside. Makes it off the glass. 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Green. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Man gets the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
It'll count. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He got into double. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Denver now. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do, and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Shoots from the right block. Banked in off the glass.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
Back to Jokic. Oh, good on the three. Clippers trailed by 20. Bledsoe with it. And there's the drive. And that one, good.
Now, Bledsoe can play fast, but it's about him playing under control. A nice job in that pick and roll set.
Pass to Rivers. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Left side, George. Over Rivers. And it's George missing. Denver leading by 20. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
To the paint. Stolen by George. It's George on the wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball.
Denver with the ball. Pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Campazzo. And they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Back to Hayward. To the inside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And Denver has possession.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed
That's
just
his
4
second
points.
personal foul.
Really
First
no
team foul.
idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Giles the third.
Back to Jokic. Shoots a fader. And stolen by Hayward. And they're running. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Campazzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Giles. Bledsoe.
Foul Clippers.
And
Eric
it's
Bledsoe.
sent back by Jokic.
That's his second personal foul.
Jokic using all 7
Second
feet
team
there.
foul.
Good effort by the third.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pass to Jokic. From downtown. And no good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Giles. Back to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
Jeff
first
Green
personal
picks one
foul.
up. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Jackson from long range. Drills it from outside.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Pass to Jokic. Drives to the hoop. And here's Morris for 3.
Monty Morris.
Cans it from downtown.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For 3, Hayward.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Sinks the
Jamal
three-pointer.
Three-point basket.
Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that one.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Murray with the bounce pass. It's tipped. Pass to Jokic. Morris with the ball.
Reggie
Guarded
Jackson.
now by Jackson.
That's his first.
And that's a
personal
foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now Gordon. Out to Morris. Clock at 4. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to George. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
On the wing, Morris. Here's Jokic. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Hayward outside. Pass to Giles. Stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. Morris, no good. Now George. No good on that one.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pass to Jokic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the Joker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Jackson has the open look. It's good from long range. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Hayward, left side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Morris looking over the floor. And it's Murray penetrating. Lets it go from 14. The kick out to Porter. And he's good on the three ball.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 11 in the second half.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Three ball goes that time.
Hayward from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
2 minutes.
Here's Gordon.
In the game.
He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Hayward can hit. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Pass to Murray. Outside Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Hayward from outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Murray outside. Outside Gordon. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
That's the Nuggets ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions
In the
here.
lineup for the Nuggets.
32 seconds left in the game.
Monty Morris.
Morris with the bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And here is Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.